Hello and welcome to Wood and What You Don't Need. This is Lieutenant Colombo from the LAPD. Yeah, I've realized that I never revealed my real identity. Yes, I am Lieutenant Colombo, the one who always speaks about his wife, but you never see his wife. I love Lieutenant Colombo, but unfortunately I am not Lieutenant Colombo. And today we are going to be talking about Swatch watches. I know that many viewers will have already skipped to another video because there are many Swatch haters out there, but I'm not one of them. I like Swatch watches, and these are my two Swatch watches which are still alive today. I have a couple of more, but they are kind of dead. Why was I mentioning my wife? Because this watch was given to me as a gift by my then girlfriend. She was to become my wife many years later, when I still was not aware of being watch ill, so to say. But I've always had this kind of fascination for watches. It had just not manifested fully.
I used to stop in front of shop windows displaying watches, and I kind of always liked everything Casio, but without being fully aware of it.
I can't quite explain this feeling. I hope some of you can understand what I'm saying. My wife knew that I was fascinated by mechanical watches, those watches in which you don't need to change the battery, and so she went out and bought me this Swatch, which has a very classical look to it. Maybe you can tell me in the comments below if you notice some reference pieces from which the designer of this watch has taken inspiration. Oh, look here, it says 2001. I hope it can focus. Maybe this is a watch from the year 2001. We'll check and I will write something on the screen when editing this video. Well, this watch I have worn for quite a long time, and then I noticed that it was not accurate. I can't remember if it was fast or slow. This might be due to the fact that I play the double bass, and the left hand, when you play classical double bass or any classical bow instrument, usually is in charge of the vibrato. I mean, the hand will move a lot up and down the fretboard, and also the wrist will kind of move like this because of the vibrato thing. And I thought this watch was inaccurate because of the way I used it. So I stopped wearing this, and I think I bought a Casio. But during the years that I've worn this watch, the leather strap, notice the leather strap, and the buckle is quite nice. The leather strap had begun to form some cracks. It was very ruined, and so I had to change it, but the watch did not look quite the same as it used to. And then I went looking madly for a replacement strap for this very watch, and it was so hard to find. I started the search for the replacement strap when I got hit, and this time in a manifest way, by the watch, let's say watch liking. So it was kind of hard to find the replacement strap because, well, this watch was already quite old.
At a certain point, I thought I had found the strap in a shop in the UK, and fate had it that I was going to be in the UK shortly after I had found the strap, so I wrote to the dealer who was selling the strap, asked if he could send the strap in the Airbnb where I was staying. Unfortunately, it wasn't possible because this kind of mail delivery requires the recipient of the good to always be present.
And of course, I was there for tourism, so I had no intention of staying home and wait for the strap to arrive because I wanted to enjoy my vacation. But fate had it that on a winter day I went to a seaside town which is close to where I live, and which during the winter is a ghost town. Only the locals live there. So in this almost deserted seaside town in winter, there was this watch shop which had something that really caught my eye in the window, and it was this very watch with this very strap. I noticed the strap right away, and I looked closely, and I thought, this is the strap that I have been looking for the last 4 or 5 years. I have to get that watch. And lo and behold, this watch, which mounted this strap, was being sold at half price. It was not running because then I found out, only when I bought the watch and I brought it home, I found out that this is a watch from 2004. Yes, Athena, it says. So Athens 2004, this was a watch made for the Olympic Games. So maybe it even has some kind of value. I don't know. I bought this watch only to have the strap, and then I bought a replacement strap, but it's not a Swatch original replacement strap, although I managed to keep the buckle that this watch had, and it's an aluminum buckle with the Swatch engraved here. This strap does not fit perfectly. I mean, it fits the watch, but can you see that I cannot put it straight down? Plus it's made of silicone and it is a dust and cat hair magnet, as you can see. So yeah, not a good strap, but a good watch. I mean, this is a cool watch. This is an irony diaphragm, and I think it's made of aluminum. The back is made of aluminum, and the bezel too is made of aluminum, and it's a cool chronometer. I even had a further discount because when I bought this watch, I tried to use the chronometer and I noticed that the chronometer hands were not aligning perfectly. And so I said, I'm going to buy the watch anyways. But the girl behind the counter, she told me, okay, I'll give you a further discount. So I had like a further 10% discount. But then when I came home, I researched this thing on the internet and I found that there's a way to align the hands of any Swatch chronometer there, and I even called her to tell her, I found a way, so if you sell another of those chronometers, just be aware that after you change the battery, you can align the hands with a simple operation.
If you are interested in knowing how to align the hands of your Swatch chronometer, just drop me a line and I will explain it to you in a video.
I like this watch.
It looks cool with the aluminum parts.
I like the dial with this blue accent that reminds us of the...
About this watch, this is an automatic Swatch irony, as you can see, and when they're irony, they have elements made of steel or aluminum. I don't know, I'm not sure. It is also diaphragm because they're transparent. They are see-through cases. And here you can see the whole mechanical movement. And this predates the Swatch 51 system. So I guess it has more than 51 pieces and it has been assembled with the help of a human. I'm not going to wear this watch with this strap anymore for fear of not being able to find another strap just like this. Maybe I'll wear it once or twice every year just to keep the strap fresh. But I like this watch. You can see that the crystal has some scratches, and I was afraid that, one of the things that I like about watches, mechanical watches in particular, is that you can repair them, and I am known for repairing watches and spending more for servicing them than their value. I was afraid that swatches were not serviceable, but in today's era where every kind of useless knowledge is available online and also useful knowledge is available online, I found many videos of the watchmakers actually being able to open up Swatch watches, mechanical and these ones, and actually servicing them and making them look and work as if they were new. So I know that Swatch watches inspire mixed feelings. Some love them, well, some hate them. I like them, and I like these too. And I'm sure that if I go to a Swatch shop, I will find many more models that I like. This has been a very chaotic, as usual, video by Wooden Watch You Don't Need. Have a look at the back of the watches. I like mechanical movements, but I also like quartz movements. I like them all. Yeah, so do you like Swatch watches? Do you hate them? Please tell me in the comments below. Also, do you have a story related to a Swatch watch? Maybe dating back from the 80s or from the 90s or from the whatever year it is that you want to tell me about. You know that I answer to all the comments. And I'll see you on the next of Wooden What You Don't Need.